guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. So for the first video, we decided to do a Q&A just so you guys get to know us a little better before we're just posting videos. So I have questions right here. Let's get started. I am 24. My birthday is January 6th, so I'm a Capricorn. I wish I knew more about astrology, but I really don't, and I hate that.
I'm 24 years old. I recently had a birthday, February 21st, meaning I am a Pisces. Shout out water signs. My rising is Aquarius, and I think my moon is in Cancer.
Favorite color is blue. I'm obsessed with blue. I'm like that person who drinks the blue Gatorade, eats the blue Jolly Rancher, blue Sour Patch Kid. My walls were blue at some point, but I accented that out clearly.
My favorite color is green and blue. Now if you see me, I'm mostly wearing red and black. So it's like, pick a side, girl. But no, like I'm mostly drawn to that earthy, watery tone color. So yeah, green and blue.
My favorite artist right now has to be Megan Maroney. I love her with my entire heart. I am so upset that I didn't get to see her when she was in concert because her set list was, and I'm still mad at myself.
Currently, I'm very into Olivia Rodrigo and Tate McRae, which is crazy because I went to the Guts tour last year in March, and I'm gonna go see the Miss Possessive tour in September this year. So it's kind of like, hey, you get to see your favorite artists back to back. But other than them, I also heavily enjoy Coldplay. They were probably the first band that really got me into music, and I have my mom to thank for that.
My favorite sport has to be baseball. It's the only sport I watch and really care for. I absolutely love the Phillies. They may suck sometimes, but they are my favorite. And my favorite player is Alec Bohm. I love sitting on the third baseline when I'm going to games because he's right there. He's gorgeous and he's yummy.
I try to be well-rounded in my sports, and I try to watch most of them. For instance, right now I'm watching the NBA playoffs. Shout out Celtics, even though I'm not sure if they're gonna win. But I'm mostly drawn to the NHL and Formula One. In the NHL, I am a New Jersey Devils fan because you guessed it, because of Jack. No. It's because of Nico Hischier. Oh, captain, my captain. But I also do really like Quinn Hughes. So I guess by association, I'm kind of a Vancouver Canucks fan. There's not really many teams in the NHL that I'll be like, I could never cheer for you. Like if the Canadiens play the Oilers, I'll be like, go Canadiens. If the Oilers play Vegas, I'll say, go Oilers. You know, it's kind of like a ranking. For Formula One, I am a Max Verstappen and Carlos Sainz enthusiast. So because Max is my top one, I feel like I have to be a Red Bull girl. And also now that they got Yuki, like, come on, love the fella. But deep down, I'm also kind of a Ferrari fan, but I feel like that's everyone, because even if you don't know about Formula One, like, Ferrari's iconic, okay? Everyone's a Ferrari fan, whether they know it or not.
Favorite ice cream flavor is a little hard for me because I'm very basic. I'm like vanilla with chocolate sprinkles on a cone anywhere I go. And I feel like vanilla is not really a flavor. So if I'm not going for vanilla, it has to be like mint chocolate chip.
My favorite ice cream flavor, I really enjoy cookie dough and like red velvet. I'm just a sweets girl in general, so I will probably never say no to any flavor. If you give me like vanilla, I'll be like, throw in some peanuts in there or throw in some chocolate chips in there. Like just add a little bit of pizzazz and I'll be like, okay, like I'll take it.
Favorite animal has to be a dolphin. I've been obsessed with dolphins forever. I really want to swim with them. I've always had like stuffed animals of dolphins and also turtles. I was obsessed with turtles for a little bit, so everybody just kept buying me like stuffed animals that were turtles. I don't know. So it either has to be a dolphin or a turtle.
Favorite animal is a turtle because I love how they have such a hard exterior and then inside they're like all mushy gushy and soft. It's like, I feel like that's a representation of me because I have this like really, people are always like, I thought you were mean when I first met you, but it's like, no, you'll talk to me and you'll see that I'm like a nice person, I like to say I am. So yeah, turtles. And that's kind of a hard question because you've got sea animals, you've got land animals, you've got a lot of animals to choose from. But I'll say the turtle. Because come on, water sign, once again, everything goes back to astrology. Water sign and me.
My dream job has to be being a nurse. I'm currently in school for that, so I'm like on my way to getting there. Right out of high school, I wanted to go to nursing school, but my mom told me I wouldn't have the patience, and an ex-boyfriend talked me out of going to school. So now here I am at 24 doing what I wanted to do at 18. So always do what you want.
I would really like to work in social media. Before I used to say strictly sports, but now I'm kind of open to any road. My big goal is to have the effect that Elle has had on like the Boston Bruins TikToks. And if you've never checked out the Boston Bruins TikTok, please do, okay? Because they are the reason I even have the app, because it's so entertaining and it's made me change my opinion on the Boston Bruins, because I used to be an avid hater. Then the second I watched their TikTok, I was like, wait, but this team has like this little energy and vibe to them that I'm just like, you can't hate them. So I'm trying to be the L of a team that really needs help, which is a lot of them, because they don't really focus on social media. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to be, a change maker, because there's something about social media, you know, the ability to have an impact on so many people. It's drawing to me. So yeah, I want to work in social media, period.
Favorite YouTuber or influencer? I do love the Sterniola triplets. I've been watching them for like a year and a half now. Sam and Colby are also my favorite. I've been watching them since like my freshman year of high school, so it's been a while.
My favorite YouTubers to watch are Slushy Noobs and the Sterniola triplets, and I think it's because it's a group of people. Don't get me wrong, I love to watch singular people, but there's just something about seeing the dynamic of multiple people. Maybe it's like the psychology bachelors in me that loves to psychoanalyze. And on TikTok, I really like to watch Paul and Morgan, and I also like to watch Dr. Miami, which I know he's a surgeon, so he doesn't really count as an influencer, but check out his page, okay? And you will see his social media managers know exactly what the people want, and they deliver every single time. Like, I have scrolled through Dr. Miami's posts for hours and hours and hours.
Random fact that most people do not know is I taught myself how to play the acoustic guitar. So if you like pop me up a song and I look at the chords, I could play it for you. I haven't played in a hot minute, but I do know how to play.
A random fact that most people don't know is that I used to figure skate for about 8 years of my life. It was the best times, it was the worst times. It definitely taught me a lot about myself, and it has shaped me into the person I am today. Because for instance, like the second someone mentions hockey, I'm like, I'm drawn to you, because everyone would always be like, figure skaters, hockey players go together like glue, you know, that whole icebreaker type love. So yeah, that's something that I don't really say a lot on social media or anywhere, but it's something that I'm immensely proud of, because how many people do you know can be like, yeah, I can skate on like thin little blades and spin and do jumps in the air? Not many. So I'd like to think it sets me apart from some people, so that's something I'm proud of.
You either have to be Niall Horan or Harry Styles. I love One Direction. If really any of the One Direction members I would switch lives with, just to like, you know, see where Harry's coming along with HS4. I know Niall's writing an album, so I can get like a sneak peek, but I think really those two.
You guys get a surprise visit of Luna. Luna is our recently obtained dog, and she can't be alone. Oh my god, she's like going to pound town with licking. I'd have to say Emma Watson, because I love her. Okay, she's one of my favorite celebrities, A, and B, there's just something about her that when she speaks, you want to be sat, okay? You want to pay attention.
I would have to say Hannah Montana. I loved that show. I have like seasons on DVD that I will watch on replay. I missed that show, and that was such a good show. Or like Wizards of Waverly Place. I really liked that too. Or like Sweet Life on Deck. There's a few.
I'd have to say H2O. I'd have to say H2O. There was only 3 seasons of H2O, but it just feels like they could have done more. I quote that show to this day still. Like, no, clear. Like, it had such a generational effect that, no, there's some shows out here that have 20 seasons. We need H2O to have 20 seasons, not 3. Okay?
Guilty pleasure song, I would have to say anything One Direction. Or the Naked Brothers Band. I love the Naked Brothers Band. I don't know if any of you know who they are, but I do.
When I think of a guilty pleasure song, I think of something I wouldn't want to play in aux while I'm around people that may not be my friends. So I'm going to say Pony by Genuine because it's kind of a dirty song, but also I don't know, like there's something about the beat. There's just something about that song that when I play it, I just feel like this is it. Like, I don't know.
I would either have to say, of course, Sam and Colby. I've always wanted to go on like one of their ghost hunting adventures so badly. I know like a fan won a while back when their book came out, I believe, but I would love to do something like that with them. Maybe a car video with the Sterniolos, because I just love talking to a camera, so I think it would go very well. Kayla Malek, not quite sure how you say her last name, but I've been watching her for like ages now, and I've come to actually like love her with all of my heart, and I think she's just the sweetest person ever, and I would love to just give her a big huge hug. So I'd like to, collab, be friends with her.
I would probably want to collab with Lorraine or Trixie Mattel because it seems like they have such genuine vibes, like genuinely funny, that it wouldn't feel like I'm there to film a YouTube for work or I'm there to film because people are demanding this. It'd just be like fun, And they're also YouTubers that I watch on a regular-ish basis. So them too, yeah.
I could spend a day with an athlete, I would either have to say Alec Bohm, because like again, he's my favorite, and I think he's yummy, or Cooper DeJean, he's yummy too, one of them. I don't really know athletes like that, because like the whole Eagles team could walk by and I would have no clue that it was our football team. So currently my fixations are Josh Allen and Paige Beckers. I probably want to spend the day with Paige because hello, #1 draft, just won the NCAA championships. Like I love that girl. I just want to see what it's like to be that girl for a day. Dream travel destination has to be Ireland. I've been talking to my mom forever about wanting to go to Ireland. I was gonna go for like my senior week, but never happened. But I think that's a really a very beautiful place to go. And I hope I get there one day. Anything that just has like a good view, I'm there. My dream travel destination, I'd have to say Italy. Another one is Canada because I've never been, and they're like our neighboring sister, I guess. Canada's a girl in my opinion because she's just that girl. But probably Italy because Italy has the big three. It has the food, it has the culture and like scenery, and it also has the men. And that's all I've got to say. Favorite time of year? I love fall. I hate summer. I hate sweating. I hate the beach. I love that I get a tan, but I just hate everything that comes with summer. And winter is too cold for me. I'm always cold, so it's like I want no parts of the snow. Then I can't go anywhere, can't do anything, stuck inside, hate it. Spring, okay, I could deal with spring because spring is kind of like fall. It's like in the middle ground, so maybe spring or fall, but I just love the colors of fall. You know, I love the leaves falling, watching the leaves change colors. I'm just a fall girl. I'm a pumpkin spice girl. You know, I just love it all.
Favorite time of year is definitely fall. As someone who lives in Florida, I don't really get to see the changes of the season. I don't get to see winter. I don't get to see fall. But I would love to see the trees, leaves turning orange and red and falling and just jumping into a pile. I don't know. There's just something about fall that makes me feel like it's my time to thrive. If we're being specific, Halloween. Halloween is my favorite holiday because who would not want to be someone else for a day? Halloween is probably the only holiday that I really show out for. Like, not even Christmas gets that much enthusiasm. It was so nice talking to all you guys, and I hope you guys liked it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment down below anything that you guys would like to see.
Bye.